Hi, wrestling fans. This is Mad Matt Carter, along with AIWF Hall of Famer Brian Danzig, telling you and reminding you about the most awesome, at least we think so, wrestling podcast there is. It's AIWF Ringside Wrestling, and it comes your way on all your favorite podcasting platforms. Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, just to name a few. Brian, they can also see it on YouTube, but the cool thing about our podcast, it's completely live and interactive every Sunday night on Facebook.
Yeah, it certainly is, and we get into all the news of AIWF, WWE, TNA, all of it. We don't just cover AIWF. We cover the whole spectrum of wrestling. You can comment. You can put comments in there. We'll answer your questions. It's a great time, and sometimes. Most of the time we're talking about wrestling. Sometimes it goes off the rails, and that's just that. Sometimes that's even more entertaining.
Yeah, that's part of the charm, I guess, of the show, right? So be sure to tune in anywhere you find your favorite podcast on the AIWF Ringside Wrestling YouTube channel, and of course on Facebook live on Sunday night for the most interactive wrestling podcast in the United States. It's AIWF Ringside Wrestling.
Yeah,
I have been watching the NWA on CW.
You have to watch it on the app, though, right?
Yes, you have to watch it on the app, but the app is free. You don't even have to log in. You don't have to log in with your Spectrum. You don't have to do anything. You just put it on there and hit play. It's
interesting.
Yeah, some of it is excellent. I'm gonna tell you, some of the matches are really, really good, and like I'm a huge Vampiro mark, so I enjoy watching him and his tag team because they look fantastic. And they're really good. And then some of their women are good. Some of them aren't. Some of them are. They have that one girl that's Russian that has the big old boobies that don't move. She's pretty good. Natasha with an M. I don't know. I just have started working, so I'm trying to remember name. Hey, I got hit in the head a lot, Matt. And I say that all the time, that I'm not good with memory. And I just started watching. So
she remembers the boobs, but doesn't remember the name of this high-quality wrestler.
So apparently I'm the one objectifying women right now.
She's always good.
I don't hear any of you boys jumping in to offer the name, but you all recognize the boob comment.
It was weird. It's weird because they look like they would come out of her outfit, and they never do. And it's very, very.
I have no need to watch.
Probably two-sided tape helping along with that. Probably
they don't move, so I think it's because they're rock hard fake. So
it might be,
Well, they've only got. Is it just one episode of this new season out? Because they got some other stuff, but it's older stuff.
Yeah, it's before Samhain, the Samhain pay-per-view.
So I think I watched the first episode of the new season of this on the CW. It's their first real season, of new material on CW. So, I watched it.
What did you think? Because you're probably the most cynical one of us all. Like you've said before, the mark has been just beat out of you. So
it has. Well, I mean, for an indie show, it's awesome.
Yes, it did. It is very indie show. Okay.
Go ahead.
The Talto, his name's not Taltos. I said it should be Taltos because they're
salad.
I know Talto. He's the big ass tall guy.
That salad sounds good right about now.
The show we watched, he does because he's a big tall guy and he looks like an indie worker. No offense. And he steps over the rope and his foot catches and he almost falls. And it was like I was like, oh my god, this is low rate indie show all over.
Ellie Gante meets Shockmaster.
Yes,
they are. I mean, just
Uncle
call
Fred.
it what it is. Just call it what it is. Not shitting on them. Not shitting on Corgan or none of those guys. It is an indie show. It's the biggest indie show out there right now. Yeah. You can't compare them to anything else. Mm-mm. They are the top tier indie show in the country, probably in the world right now. But until they get the budget and the TV exposure of AEW or WWE, or even TNA for that matter, they're going to remain the top indie. But I mean, but hey, even the indies got to have somebody top of the heap.
Hey man,
I don't even know where you watch TNA. Where do you watch TNA?
Access.
So is that a
Facebook?
Huh?
Facebook. I just watched clips of it.
It's on Spectrum, Reagan. You got it. You're gonna have to look for it though.
Is it deep down?
Yeah, it's way back in the weeds there somewhere.
Because like the weird thing about NWA is it's very obvious that their crowd is full of wrestlers and their families. Because I tell Brian this, it's like, because when you hear a crowd go boo like that, that is a plant.
Yeah. That's what
grandma.
That's what sucks about the NWA now and what it was. And when they first started and they were filming at Georgia Public Broadcasting, it was like, it looked like the old Techwood Drive studios with taller bleachers. And I mean, it had an old school feel to it. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, their theme song was Into the Fire. You know, remember from Nightmare on Elm Street? Into the Fire.
That'd be Dockin.
Yes, thank you. Dockin, 1984. That was
when Marquez was still announcing for him.
Yeah, man, that was badass. And then they got this bug up their ass because their YouTube numbers were so good. Hey, let's move this over to Fight and get people to pay $5 a month for it. And plus, they still have to buy the monthly pay-per-views. And I was just remember thinking, you motherfuckers have lost your mind. You're lucky I'm here watching for free. Fuck you. And I walked away and hadn't been back.
Yeah, you know how I love wrestling, and I'll watch bad wrestling, but I won't watch good wrestling. I think that's pretty well known. But it's like name.
I hate you didn't get that link I sent you today. Then
no, I wish I had. Damn it.
Been one of my matches.
It's like NWA in name only, and I don't like. And I'm not really shitting on it because I just don't feel. I mean, they've got the old looking belts, and they've got, you know, I don't know, because like there's this place here in Winston. There used to be this general store that was downtown, and they've just bought the name to it, and now they've reopened it, but in their facility. And I'm like, yeah, that's just in name only. It's not the same fucking thing, and don't pretend like it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't see why NWA, I mean, maybe they've tried to do this and they haven't, but why don't they reach out to some of these old NWA guys and have them be part of the show? I can't maybe have them commentate or have them be like some kind of like commissioner or something. Just give it some kind of connection to the past.
They
but,
tried.
You know, like you said,
they got Ricky Morton, but that's about it.
They tried.
Yeah, that's all they have.
But if they didn't have Kerry, they wouldn't have Ricky.
They tried before. They had Cornette as a color commentator, and they fired him. They had Austin Idol as a manager, and he's not there.
Still there?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
The thing is, like, shit, it just left. Never mind. I had it in my head, and it left.
But it just seems like there's more people that they could bring in that would bring that connection to the old NWA.
Who though? I mean, Wahoo's not with us anymore.
I don't know, Boogie. I mean, just
where do they film? Where do they film?
Ollie?
They film in Nashville, right? Or
Jerry
Nashville,
Lawler.
or somewhere in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Bill Dundee.
Do you know?
I think that's right.
Huh?
I want to say they're Nashville. I want to say they're Nashville.
I think it's Nashville. So I mean, it's not. I mean, it's far, but it's
where's
not.
EC3 based out of right now?
No, you'd have to Google it.
Yeah, I don't know, but regardless of anything else,
I know.
When Cardona, I think he DDT'd EC3 in this latest episode. He DDT'd EC3 onto a broken picture frame with a picture in it of EC3 and Dixie Carter.
I did like that.
Now that I marked out for.
Yeah, because Camille is, how do you say her name? Camille. Yeah, she went off on him about Dixie and stuff, and you know that is funny. But I was like, because like I said, I'm watching the old stuff, and you have Vampiro and Violent J, and that is some like deep wrestling knowledge about wrestling to know the connection between Vampiro and Violent J to push for a wrestling crowd that may not know it. You know, there's the WCW days, and then the Juggalo JCW, Vampiro was wrestled for them a lot and stuff. But that's like, I mean, that's some like deep fucking knowledge that you would have to know what was going on there.